Hey guys, Cap24 here from SmartMadden.com, coming back with another video to help you guys out on how to attack those popular cover 2 blitzes that you see pretty much game in, game out. What we're going to do is go ahead and pick a nickel blitz 2, and I'm going to show you a concept that I feel is a really powerful one to really mix in from time to time, just to make sure that your opponent is having to plan for it once you beat him once or twice in the game. A lot of times I like to save this for a opportunity to where I need a big play. I know that they're going to go to that, and I want to make sure that I save it for the right times. But let me go ahead and show you the play. So here's one option here. It's the PA motion shot. And the route that we're going to be looking at is this left route. If you remember from a couple years past, the PA end-around route that was just almost impossible to stop. You know, it's one of those that everybody overpowered it. This route is very, very similar. And what I like to do with this, and this particular play comes out of the Arizona Cardinals playbook, something that we're doing one of our ebooks on the VIP package for. And what we're doing here is what we want to make sure is, first and foremost, that we have to go ahead and we want to motion somebody over to the left hand side. So because the B's in its auto motion, I'm just going to go ahead and put him on a streak. I'm going to go ahead and put the RB on an out, and I'll move the tight end over. Okay, all we're doing here is basically wanting to make sure that we put somebody on the left hand side to get the attention of the cover 2 DB. Okay, I'm going to set this blitz up like most people would, and basically got it set up right here to where this is kind of a set up that you saw a lot in the Madden Bowl that you just saw. Specifically, Boogs did very similar setup to this, and I'm not going to show you the setup. I'm just going to kind of leave it at this. And what you're going to see is that the guy's going to be screaming from the left-hand side. And what I want to show you here with this route on the X receiver is we're going to take the play action, we're going to cut it off with the right trigger as soon as we possibly can, and then we're going to fire it to this X receiver, because what's going to happen is the A is going to go ahead and take away the cover 2 aspect of that left DB, and he's going to basically stay in his zone, and we're going to be able to throw this quick enough before it hits that free safety. So let's go ahead and take a look at it here. We're going to cut it off, and you're going to be able to throw this ball right there in that little tiny spot. Now I'm going to go ahead and show it to you in replay real quick here. Show you where you're attacking it. It's basically not like an over-the-top play. Basically, you're looking for the 10 to 15 yards. And what you're going to see here is you're going to see that this guy's going to come through, and even if he does come untouched, I'm going to kind of just throw it a little bit better angle here for you. We're cutting that off, and we're throwing in that little spot that gets open, you know. That one DB on the left, if we don't put this flat route, he would go ahead and play him pretty much man-to-man because there's no other threats over there. But just because he's there, he's got to slow up his ability just a half a second so we can go ahead and get this open, and we're going to throw that right there in a nice little pocket. So I'll go ahead and show it to you again. Basically, I'm just going to go ahead, and just because I want to show you this route more than anything. It doesn't really matter what the other routes are doing. You know, you can do that whatever you want. But basically, just go ahead and let me set this blitz up. And what you're going to see here again is you're going to cut off this play action. You're going to fire this right here, and a lot of times you can have some really great yards. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and show you one more example out of the Cardinals playbook. That's going to be the single back ace pair. We're going to look at the PA tight end flood. You can see how we have that nice unique route over there as well. Let me go ahead and set up this blitz real quick so we can go ahead and show you exactly how this is going to work. And what we're going to do here is look at that X route. It looks really, really great. I'm going to go ahead and move this tight end over, and I'm going to put him on that flat route. And you're going to see you're going to be able to cut it off, and you're going to be able to throw that ball right in that little spot exactly how we did before. Now I'm going to show you exactly if I don't do that. Now I just go ahead and try to run this without setting over that player, that RB. And what you're going to see here is when you cut it off, this guy does kind of a man-to-man action on him. So depending on your receiver, you're going to be able to sometimes get inside, sometimes you're not going to be able to get inside depending on how it works. See how right there it kind of gets really, really close if you don't put that player there, because he will play man-to-man on him because there's no other threats on this type of play. But yeah, if you go ahead and it doesn't matter who you put over there, you can kind of mix it up. This time we'll put the B over. And you're going to see again, I'm just going to set up the blitz just so you can kind of see and make sure you understand why things work. Now that you've got that thread over there, you're going to be able to cut it off, fire it right there, and get yourself some nice yardage on the play, guys. So hopefully this will help you find a combat to those tricky blitzes that you do face, give somebody something to think about, and make sure that they have to adjust their defense. It is something that you want to read who their user player is so that they don't lurk you, but for the most part, it is a great opportunity to be able to throw that. So appreciate it, guys. AntCap24.